If you've ever booked a cheap cabin just to get away from everything, this story is your warning. Because last winter I rented a small cabin in the forests outside Redding, California, thinking solitude would help me reset, sleep better, and clear my head. Instead, I barely made it through the night alive. The cabin looked harmless. Single room, wooden porch, stone fireplace. What the listing didn't, mention, and what the owner avoided eye contact about when handing me the keys was the rumor. People said the cabin wasn't just old, it was occupied, not by an animal, not by a squatter, by something trapped there, something that walked when it shouldn't. That first night I struggled to sleep. The woods were silent, too silent. No insects, no wind, just the crackle of the fireplace and my own breathing. Around 1:40 a.m. I heard it, slow, deliberate thump on the porch, then another, then another. At first I thought it was a deer, but deer don't walk like a person wearing heavy boots. I sat up, heart pounding, staring at the front door. The thumps stopped. Silence stretched so long I felt foolish for panicking until the doorknob twitched. Just once, I held my breath. Then something dragged its hand across the door, slow and gritty, like fingernails grinding into old wood. My entire body froze. My mind ran through every logical explanation. Wind, animals, a hunter passing by. But none of those things whisper, because that's what came next. Soft, muffled voice through the door. Let me warm up. It's cold. I didn't sleep. I didn't move. I just waited, listening as the footsteps finally retreated into the woods. But the worst part? When I checked the porch in the morning, I found footprints in the frost. Bare footprints, human. Facing the door, and they didn't lead away into the forest. They simply stopped at the last step. Every instinct in me said, leave, just drive away and forget everything. Part of me needed answers. I wanted to know what had come to the door, wanted proof I wasn't losing my mind. So before sunset, I placed my phone on the mantle and set the camera facing the door. I lit the fireplace, turned off the cabin lights, and lay down pretending to sleep. Hours passed, then heat vanished from the room like someone had blown out a candle. At exactly 2:13 a.m., the doorknob began to turn against, lowly, deliberately. My breath caught in my chest. I couldn't move. My body felt pinned to the bed, like something invisible held me still. The door didn't open. Instead, a dark silhouette passed across the small window beside it. A tall figure, naturally thin, shoulders drooping forward, head tilted as if listening. A whisper seeped through the cracks in the window frame. A voice stretched too thin to sound human. I used to live here. I wanted to scream. I wanted to run. But the pressure on my chest grew heavier, and my vision blurred around the edges. Then, for the first time, the figure stepped onto the porch, its footfalls loud, wet, wrong. Something dripped onto the wooden boards. I didn't dare imagine what. The shadow leaned close to the window and smiled. The teeth were the only visible part white. Too many, too wide. The whisper came again, right beside my ear, though nothing stood there. Let me in. Just one night, my paralysis broke. I lunged for the fireplace poker and turned on every light in the cabin. The footsteps stopped. The shadow vanished. The temperature returned to normal, as if nothing had happened. I grabbed my phone camera, praying it captured something, anything, but the screen showed only static. The entire recording corrupted, except for the audio. At 2:13 a.m., there was a voice, raspy, shaking, echoing far too close to the microphone. I'm still here. That was the moment I packed my bag, sprinted to my car, and drove until sunrise broke over the highway. I never told the cabin owner why I left. I didn't need to, because whatever lives in that cabin doesn't follow you out. It waits for the next person who wants a peaceful night alone. Done today's real story. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more real horror stories. If you want more real horror stories like this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Your support inspires us to find and bring you more true, terrifying tales.